I started using at the age of 9.5 years old.
I was smoking crystal meth.
I used drugs for 22 years of my life, for all of my adult life actually.
I started when I was maybe 12.
I was on heroin for 15 years.
I was addicted for 18 years. I used drugs on a daily basis. There wasn't one single day when I willingly didn't use.
Once I started, I couldn't stop.
Basically my life was, if I was awake, I was drinking.
I used anything and anywhere, and any place at any time.
I couldn't cope with life, so drugs kind of made me cope with life.
It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't discriminate. Everybody, and anybody can be affected by it.
Drugs have no boundaries. Drugs can affect anybody. They don't have to be poor. They don't have to live in deprivation.
Coming from a sort of middle-class public school background, I never believed that addiction would get me, but it did get me, and I ended up homeless on the streets.
It's just all-consuming. It's all I could think about.
It's funny, obviously, when you're in that position, you're kind of riddled with guilt and shame with what you're doing because you can't stop it.
I was a DOA, dead on arrival, clinically died. And I don't know what this doctor was doing, but he didn't give up on me, when I flatlined and I came back into my body.
I tried to hang myself.
I was taking a whole lot of drugs that were slowing down my heart, on top of a whole lot of benzo and on top of a whole lot of barbiturates, and then I was using heroin on top of that, and that combination had caused me to go into cardiac arrest. I was lucky enough to get a place in a rehab. I detoxed and I haven't used since.
Happy to say that I'm abstinent, haven't used any mood-altering substances for coming on 2 years now.
I'm just over 10 months clean and I'm now working as a peer supporter.
I feel positive and I'm making good steps to build a career for myself and a life beyond using drugs.
You can see life can get better.
You can have a really beautiful, drug-free life, with help and support.
If you reach a point in the pit of your stomach where you want your life to change, make the leap, because it'll be the best leap you have ever made, and it'll be the biggest fight of your life, but the most worth it fight of your life.